Hey guys, welcome to the Supersonic. This is Good to Evil, but we're starting it all the way back to the 6th movie when Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness came out May 6th. But you know what else came out of one of my movies? Toys the Lost Village. This is the Good to Evil start. The first good guy of this movie has to go to Rodeo. He was a bad guy in Spider-Man, but that was just in the past. Because of Rodeo and Jerry, he's good, but we started it all back from the beginning when Emmett met Spider-Man. And that was in 2001, but in 2006, Emmett was only 5 years old because he was born in 2001. But Rodeo, he's way good in this movie. Excuse me. Wow. And Rodeo, he's the greatest good guy in this movie. And the next one, we have to go to Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic is with his friends in the Green Hills. And when Mr. Bear, Rodeo, and Jerry look at the Lost Village, in that scene, that's when Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are running to Chicago. And Sonic, he was in his second movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, with Tails and Knuckles, with his new friends. Would you please stop, Tails? I am trying to be in this video, alright? Maybe you sound like that. And Sonic, he can run very, really fast. And he can also turn into a ball. That's what he looks like as a ball. No, Looney. Alright. The next one is funny. And he is Jerry. Jerry is one of the funniest Universal guy in the whole world, that he's so funny. And his dad, Mr. Bear, does show up in the movie, but we only get to see him for a little bit, just like Jerry's mom. Okay. But you might be wondering, Rodeo was married to OK. But since Jerry and Emmett are brothers, then OK stays Jerry's mom, but Mr. Bear has to be Jerry's dad. Moving on to the gray area. the gray area, we have Miles Tails per hour. Tails is not that bossy in this movie, just not that a little bit. Yeah, not bossy. And it gets a little confusing when Sonic calls Robbie a bear. He's so angry that he just can't stop. The other one is the Smashing Hammer guy that is a Nintendo warrior. Knuckles the Killer. Knuckles, he is pretty bossy of the movie, and he's so angry when Jerry calls Sonic that he is annoying. You brought that annoying guy? But Knuckles is not that really mad because Sonic is so mad. But Knuckles, he is pretty angry in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but he's not that angry in this movie. The other gray one has to go to Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, he doesn't want Jerry to leave his home because Mr. Bear and OK do not want Jerry to leave the house on his adventure. Moving on to the next one is OK. Hold on, let me find it. OK. Yeah, come on. OK. She's the same as Mr. Bear. That she's pretty bossy in this movie, but she actually saves Jerry and Rodeo's life from the lost village. But she pretends, but OK misses the lost village, but Jerry comes and helps her defeat him. And here's the scene. That scene was pretty amazing. The next one really has to go to Robbie. He's the most tough grizzly bear in the whole world, but when Sonic calls Robbie a bear, Robbie is tough and he kicks Sonic's butt because he's a grizzly bear. Yeah. Robbie's a grizzly bear. Yeah, he absolutely is. So we really have to put him in the gray area because of that. The last gray area one is the Lost Village. It turns good in the middle when the movie actually starts. But we didn't get that in the movie because we didn't want it to be too long because all my movies start at night. And some of my family goes to bed at 9 and 8. But the movies always start at 6 or 7 o'clock. And remember I said that the Lost Village was going to be the last gray area one? I forgot to do Box. We didn't get to see Box in the movie, but just when Rodeo and Jerry are gonna zap the Lost Village to be on their side, in that scene we were gonna add a Box right there, but we didn't get that scene. But also, when Robbie shows Rodeo, Jerry, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles his lab, you can actually see Box right there talking to Cardboard Box. And that's a secret. Moving on to the evil. The evil one is Snoopy's gun that turns the Lost Village on his side. It barely talks in the movie, and it leads Snoopy to Rodeo and Jerry. And yeah, so we really had to put it in the movie. The most evil guy in this movie is Snoopy. Snoopy is kind of a really bad guy, but we get to send him in Utah so he can never come back to Chicago. So before we end this video, let's get some awards. The most evil guy in this movie is Snoopy. Someone's sidekick of Snoopy is Snoopy's gun. And the greatest award is Jerry and Rodeo. The mad guy, Knuckles. The fast award is Sonic. And the flying award is Tails. And not forget last, the Bossy Award. That's Mr. Bear and OK. If you love this video, make sure to hit that red button and it says subscribe. And if you hit it, you can watch more of my videos. Bye.